From Forex Traders Daily, this is your daily analysis with Ross Mullins, live from Richmond, Virginia.
Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for May 27, 2016. In a moment, I'll be taking a look at the USDJPY, the US dollar versus Japanese yen, for today's trade analysis. But first I want to recap a couple of the trade suggestions made over the past few days. We're going to start here on the USDCHF dollar franc. We have been looking for opportunities to buy on dips into support. As you can see, we've gone into a period of ranging or congestion. Really depends on your time frame perspective. But you can see this congestion zone inside the black box between the purple shaded area and the green shaded area. Well, clearly, we're coming off an uptrend. We can see the uptrend on the left. We went into congestion zone here in this blue box, went into a trend again, and now we're in congestion zone inside the black box. So during that period, we've been looking for buys on dips into support. So over the past couple of days, buying down here into the 98.85 level. You can see the trade going down here at the very bottom of the chart highlighted in blue, 98.79, but 98.80 essentially is where we took the buy, sitting currently 32 pips of profit on the trade. I have closed a little bit of profit as it's touched here into the green shaded area just to be sure to bag some profit. I've also moved the stop loss to break even, can't lose on the trade. We do have some key news coming up at 8:30 Eastern, 8:30 a.m. Eastern U.S. time. That's preliminary GDP out of the U.S. It's about 35 minutes from the recording of this video. So you'll want to watch that. That could, of course, significantly affect all U.S. currency pairs, but we'll definitely keep an eye on this trade to see if we can get it to break out above the 98.25 level. 98.25 is the top of the green shaded area. Any push through there, if it's good and positive data for the U.S., a push through the top of the green zone, we'll look for further profit here on the U.S. franc. The other trade going down here is the AUD USD Australian versus the U.S. dollar. In a similar yet opposite situation, we have this little period of ranging or congestion in the downtrend. We have been in a downtrend. We're still within the parameters of the downtrend. So we've been looking for opportunities to go short and sell into resistance. Zoom it in a couple of times here on the 4-hour time frame, and you can again see the yellow shaded area being our primary area of resistance within our period of congestion or ranging. So over the past few days, we've been looking for opportunities to sell it. So I placed the sell just underneath the yellow shaded area into the 72.40 level. You can see the trade going down there. Again, setting about 30 pips of profit. Trade has been locked in with profit. Can't lose. Locked in actually at break even. Can't lose on the trade. We're, of course, targeting the orange shaded area as our initial target. But if we get positive data out of the U.S., we'll be looking for the breakdown of the orange zone, 71.70, and the continuation lower for the Australian dollar. A couple of other trades that we've been following this week. We've been trading the heck out of the NZD USD, but it's just been a difficult pair this week. We've sold it, made some money. We sold it again yesterday, made a little bit of money, came back up, took us out. So currently out of it. We've been in and out of this one about break even on both trades a couple of times this week. It's just been a difficult pair, but currently sitting outside of the New Zealand dollar trades. Another trade that we've been looking at was the euro dollar, EUR-USD. Of course, this one also had profit during yesterday's trade room, selling the congestion zone, selling the resistance. Of course, the market went right back up and took us out of that trade as well. We had a decent amount of profit yesterday during the trade room. It went up about, 25, 30 pips. Came back up, took us out at break even, now coming right back down again. I do think we want to continue to watch for selling opportunities on a breakdown of 1165 here. Of course, watching today's news to see how the market handles that. All right, now let's move on over to the U.S. yen. This one also, we actually have bought this one earlier this week into the congestion zone and into the bottom of the support. The black box here. Let me zoom out a couple of times. You can see we have been in an uptrend pattern. The rising blue trend line, it went up. Congestion in the blue box broke out, went up. Congestion in the black box. So what we're doing is buying the bottom of the congestion, buying the bottom of the range in the direction of the trend. So that's buying the purple shaded area in the direction of our current trend. So what we want to do is look for opportunities as it dips down into the support zone. Now, I don't know how far it'll come back down into there today with our news, if it will come back down into there with our news. We're looking at 109.50 down to 109.25 is that purple shaded area. Of course, we don't want it to break underneath that purple zone. If the news is poor for the U.S., it could break down through the purple zone. So if it does that after the news, stay out of the buys until it makes clues to reversal. If it's good news for the U.S., it may not dip back down to there, so you may just go ahead and look for buys, targeting the back to the top of our range or congestion. That's back into the 110.05, 110.20 level, the yellow zone, and of course a break back above the yellow zone, we look for the continuation higher. So we have somewhat of a consolidation pattern here. If you really want to get nitpicky on this, you can see lower highs along that red trend line. At least at the current moment, we have higher lows. So again, the consolidation pattern, the triangle developing here, the blue trend line shows us direction. We're at the bottom into support. So it just really depends on what that news does coming up at 8:30 Eastern, the preliminary GDP. If it's positive, we look for buying opportunities. If it's negative, let's wait to see how the market digests it. If it breaks the purple zone, we'll stay out of the buys. But if it finds support there, we'll look for it to continue to go back up for the US yen today.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.